Welcome to my channel. So today we're talking about manipulation of strings. So we are still on strings. So uh, um, now this time around we are not how will I put it, uh, picking part of a string or running a string multiple times. We are concatenating strings. So if you have two different strings, to concatenate it, so concatenation simply means joining two different strings together. So if for instance we have um let's look at um Obi and me. So I want to join Obi me, something like that, so I can concatenate those two words together, so we have something like Obi me. uh, so that is what this project is all about. So, and this is for tax 6. So we are heading over to tax 6. So tax 6 simply says play with strings. So that's what tax 6 says, play with strings. So for play to take place, it must involve two things, two or more things, either you and a non-living object or you and another person. So depends on stuff like that. So play with strings. So that's a good one. So complete the source code. So we have a source code, and we're asked to complete it. So to print welcome to Haberton School. So what we want to print out on our screen is welcome to Haberton School. So sorry for that. So you can find the source code here. You are not allowed to use any loop or conditional statement. So we are not using conditional statements or loop. So we just add one line of code, and that settles the case. You have to use the variables. We have two variables here, which is string 1 and string 2, which are in short. In your new line of code, your program should be exactly 5 lines. So whatever we are writing should be 5 lines only and should not use more than 5 lines. So this is whenever we run our code like this, we're supposed to have this on our page, welcome to Haberton School, like this. That's supposed to be our output whenever we run our code. Then if you also run this wc dash one number of lines, I think want to check your lines, your line should be 5 lines, like this. You can see we have 5 lines and the name of the file. So this line of code is used to check the number of lines you have used. So we have used 5 lines to confirm if what you have done is correct. So okay, we want to know the source code because we don't know what was assigned to string 1 and what was assigned to string 2. So we'll go over here and click at finding source code. So I'm clicking there. So I think it's taking us to a GitHub repo, and here we are. We have a code which is hash exclamation mark with the following stuff over there. So that's good. So we have string 1 Haberton and we have strings 2 school. So your code goes here. Please remove this line. So we are going to get rid of whatever damn thing we have here, then and replace it with our own. That's the only place we are changing, just one line of code, and we don't have the ability to do anything else than it. So when we are done, we are printing it with welcome to then string 1. Wow, that's cool. Actually string 1 is Haberton, so we think we're gonna concatenate this and this, then we are gonna assign it to string 1 again. So um let's copy this and see how we can solve that right away. So I'm just going to copy all of this, copy like that. Then I'm going to go to our terminal and paste that there. So I have my terminal here. So it's loading. So I'm going to clear this whatever we have here. So cd ALX, like that. Sorry, no, cd desktop, then cd ALX, then cd 0x0, sorry, like that. So I'm in the right environment. So if ls, you see we have all this stuff here. So we are doing that of number 6, the tax of number 6, and how to go on there. So what's the tax for number 6? I'll just say vi. What's the name of the file? I think 6 dash concat, right? Concat.py, something like that. That should be the name of the file. So we have this open. So I'll click on I to set an inside mode. Then I'm gonna paste all the stuff there. So we are good here. So we're just asked to remove this line of code, which I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna remove this line of code. Then I'm going to write a string that works there. Now the one thing we should know is we can reassign a string to something else. So if for instance I print this out, we are going to have welcome to Haberton on the screen. That's what we're gonna have. So let's escape this and do WQ. So if we'll print this out, okay, let me change the mode first. That's very important. Change mode, U plus X, like that. So so I'm going to do dot slash, like that. Like that. So you can see we have welcome to Haberton, but we want welcome to Haberton schools, not welcome to Haberton. So we can reassign the value of string 1, because string 1 was what was asked to be printed out, and if string 1 is printed out the way it is, Haberton is going to print it out. So we want to concatenate string 2 to string 1, so it becomes Haberton schools. And how can we do that? It's a very simple stuff, but let me tell you, I can still change the value of string 1. So that is one thing you should know. So let me come over here. Then I'm going to reassign string 1 to something different. Okay, str1. So that's string 1, and I'm going to reassign it to something else. So if I put 3 4 5, automatically it has changed from Haberton string to a number. So if I run this, instead of Haberton to be printed out, something else will be printed out, which the number I've provided here, like this. You can see. So welcome to 3 4 5. So the value is no more Haberton, because I have reassigned it from Haberton to 3 4 5. So now we want to reassign the value of string 1 from Haberton to Haberton schools through concatenation. So that's what we are doing in this course. So how can we do that? It's way simpler. I come over here, I'm gonna get rid of this. Then we have string 1, so I can just call string 1. That means I'm calling itself again. So string 1. Then to do concatenation in Python programming, you use a plus sign, like that. Then you put this. Let me not add much space, just a single space. So in between it, I've created space. So there is a space that exists between these two columns. You can see a space exists there. So there should be space between, because if without that space, if I remove this and put string 1 plus string 2, like this, you can see if I run this, we end up having Haberton schools joined together. So let's try that and see what we have. So I'm going to do WQ like that, then I am going to run that again. So you can see Haberton school is joined together, but we want a space there, so that's why we are going to go ahead. For the space purpose, we are going to go ahead and add a space. So the space is going to be in a quote, so insert mode, column, space, column, like this. So we have concatenate this plus a space, which is this column here. Then I still need to add another plus the next string we are going to have there, and that is all. So if we escape this and we do WQ, and if we run that, you can see welcome to Haberton schools. That's our final answer, and that's the output we are looking for. And if you want to check the line, you're welcome to do that. So you do WC, I think -L, if I'm not mistaken, then the name of the file, which is 6. Let me see. Okay, so we have, can you see that we have in this file dash whatever we have here, we have 5 lines. So we are very correct and very good to go. So if you enjoy this and really understand this, please share, like, smash the like button, in fact punch the like button, and turn on your notification bell and put it in all, like whatever I'm dropping, you're gonna get the notification for it. And please subscribe with your friends, like, I don't know, just subscribe. Thank you. So God bless you, and see you next lesson or next tutorial.